Cool. Back at this again. Well, this should be a decent, semi easy to follow tutorial on how to mod or how to at least like mess with the text files on an SWF file. Here's the things that you'll need, which I've written down in here in this nice little notepad. So, the necessary is definitely going to be a shockwave flash file with text or dialogue, a .swf. Um, you can pretty much find these like semi easily, as long as you have like basic access to like notes or if you have ripped something from a Steam port. Um, I might make a tutorial on that, but you could probably look up an easy tutorial on how to get such a thing. The second thing will be a Flash decompiler. I use the JPEGsys free Flash decompiler. It works the best for me. I don't know if there's other ones out there, but you can probably look, or if you have one that you like more than JPEGsys, you can use that one. You will need time. It will take a little bit. Trust me, it will take a little bit of time. Here's the optionals or recommended. A sprite cheat sheet if the game has sprites. So I am using Matt's Hidden Cats, which does have cheat sheets. So this is like very helpful if you want to like find like what you would like to do. But if it does not have a cheat sheet, you can always just tinker with the code and figure out like which sprite does what and stuff like that. So if you wanted to like take the time and make a sprite cheat sheet, that would be very very helpful. And also idea or basic script. You don't have to do this because if you're doing like silly things, you don't really have to do that. But it is helpful to have like an idea instead of like thinking off the top of your dome, thinking off the top of your head. So we're going to be using the demo for Matt's Hidden Cats. So what you want to do, at least make a copy of the SWO file that you want to edit. So we are going to copy and we are going to paste in the same group. I don't care. I am going to rename this and I'm going to rename it. You can rename it whatever you want. I'm just going to type in and then drag your file into JPEGsys. So now you have your file in JPEGsys. And you can do all sorts of things, like you can like rip or you can like rip sprites and such like that. We are not here to rip the sprites, but this is something that you can do. You can like poke around and stuff, and you can like see like animations, you can see spoilers, but again, that's ignore that for now. You want to go to scripts. You will have to it varies from game to game, but this is all the good stuff. This is where you are going to find all of the items or all of the things that you will need to edit. So, navigate from your file to scripts. For Mets and Cats, text. You will not get it from text. You will get it from the language. So text.english. Text.english, you go to dialogue, and you have basically the whole entire game in this bubble. Again, you can like rip this out, see what you want to do with this. I forgot I edited this file. We're just gonna wipe that. You want to go to edit action script and you're going to this is where you get all the good stuff. So scripts, you go down, you locate the dialogue where you want to edit, and this is where all of the good stuff is. This is what you'll have to do. This is what you'll have to edit. So you can always like nuke out all of the pre-existing dialogue and add whatever you want to it. But keep in note or keep in mind the actual structure of how everything is coded. So for example, Matt 106. This is the character who was talking, which is Matt 10. Let me look back at the cheat sheet actually, because I forgot which is which. 10 and 6 correspond with the numbers on the sides. So I think 10 is the body, and 6 is the facial expression. Possibly. It's one of these. You get what I'm saying. So this will be your editables for the sprite expressions. And whatever goes in the quotes, like let's say this is what he will say. And you can always change it cuz you can always change it. So if you see the different text, like you see how this says gnats, you can always change it from mat to gnats. Or mat to lance. When you are done with modding these specific quotes or the specific quote that you would like for this character to say, click save. And everything should be saved in the action script. Save the SWF file. So everything should be set in stone. So now you have a code with whatever you want it to say. To test it, you at least have to run the Shockwave Flash file, which means you would need a Shockwave Flash player. A good Shockwave Flash player that works is Newgrounds, or the Newgrounds player. You can get that on Newgrounds. Just look up Newgrounds player on Google. So you would need a Shockwave Flash player to test your file. Let me locate it first. There we go. And that should be it. That is how you mod. I will say though, this is fun. You should only use this for fun. Do not use this to spread hate. Do not use this to cause drama. Do not use this to do anything horrendous. I'm putting this tutorial out just so you can make memes and stuff like that, like fake screenshots and stuff. Do not, again, just don't use this tutorial for hate. This is for fun. This is to have fun, frolic in the grass, make Lance pregnant. That should be it. That should be everything that you need to know. Again, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Um, if this causes an uproar or an uptick in drama, I really hope it doesn't. This is just to have fun. This is for fun, as I've been saying, as I've been rambling or ticking off. But hopefully this is understandable. You can ask questions, you can ask comments. Um that should be it. Thank you for your time.